Hi guys, what is up? It's Olivia. I hope you're all doing really well. Today I am here with my holiday book haul, which I'm really excited to film. Because I love books and because everyone I know knows I love books, I always get a good number of books and bookish gifts during the holiday season. And this year, everyone was super nice to me and got me some really amazing things I'm very excited about. So let's just get started and I'll show you guys what I got for Christmas. So the first two things I'm going to show you guys are from my boyfriend Joe, and the first one I'm like over the moon excited about, and they are these two freaking beautiful bookends. Look at this. How nice are these? These are so nice. They're like these beautiful blue gemstone things. They're super solid and heavy. I could probably kill someone with this. And they're just like so amazingly pretty to look at. I'm super excited because I think we've discussed before like how we like nice classy looking bookends and how I don't have any that are actually really nice, and I genuinely do really need them for my bookshelf back at school, which is very exciting. And these are the kind of things I'll just like have on my shelf for forever. The next thing is technically from his grandma, but he gave her the list of books to possibly get me, and she got this one for me, which is very nice of her. And that is from Marx de Gramsci, A Reader and Revolutionary Marxist Politics. This is a topic that I'm very interested in, and I'm super excited to have this book because it seems really solid. It's made by, published by Haymarket Books, and I love that website. They're a really awesome website. And it seems like it has just like a really full, expansive wealth of knowledge in this book about all these writers that I'm really excited to read about and read from. So this is a very awesome gift. Thank you to Joe/Joe's grandma. The next thing is from my stepdad, and that is this Harry Potter coloring book, which is really exciting. And this is like a challenging coloring book too. Like, let me show you. Like, these pictures are no joke. No joke, these pictures. I'm gonna need to really like use some creativeness to properly color these in, and I'm really excited about that. I've already started a little bit, but I don't want to show you guys because I'm afraid you will laugh at my color palette. The next two things are from my lovely mother. Thank you so much to her. And the first one I've already read and already given 4 stars, and that is The Bitchy Waiter by Darren Cardosa. This apparently was a blog, or is a blog, by this guy Darren, and he writes about the weird, annoying, frustrating things that happens to him as a waiter. And it's a compilation of some of his blog posts and some new content by him. It is so funny. I worked as a waitress last summer. I'll probably work as a waitress again next summer. I think no matter how long you've served tables, be it for like years or for a few months, you can totally relate to and sympathize with this guy in this book, because he's telling all these stories about ridiculous things that like customers have done and weird things they've said, and you're like, yep, sounds like the kind of weird shit that people will do to you and the rude things people will do to you. And he is very bitchy throughout the entire book, but I honestly found the tone always funny. I never got tired of the way he was writing or tired of his humor. He's a really funny guy, and I genuinely laughed out loud so many times with this book. And the next book my mom got me, I'm so excited about, and that is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, the illustrated edition with illustrations by Jim Kay. I have the first book on my shelf, which my mom got me last year for Christmas, and I didn't even realize this was out yet till I was like doing Christmas shopping in Barnes & Noble, and I saw it and I was like, holy crap, I hope someone knows that this is out and they got it for me. Let me just show you some of the pictures in this, because like the last book, they are insanely beautiful. Got some Hogwarts. I love this one on Gilderoy Lockhart. I feel like Jim Kay's illustrations are obviously so beautiful and vivid and amazing on their own, and they just fit so well into this Harry Potter world that genuinely reading these books with the illustrations makes it a completely different and lovely experience, and I'm super excited to own this one. I have no idea what they're going to do when they're doing the Order of the Phoenix, and there's literally like 850 pages to that, but I'm excited to see. The next 2 books are from my sister, and I've actually seen both these books on many people's favorite books of 2016 list, so I'm very excited about that. The first one is The Sun Is Also Starred by Nicola Yoon. I read Everything last year. I liked her writing. I did not like the way she handled chronic illness and disability, but I did like the writing, so I'm excited to read this book. Anyway, this book I know follows 2 characters. One, I don't know which one has the issues. One is facing the issue of someone in her family being deported. Another is facing the issue of not wanting to fulfill the path that his parents and his family want for him. And they meet and they have this intense electric connection, and the story goes from there. I'm excited. I feel like she really did a good job at Everything of displaying like the magic and the beauty of like high school first love. And so I'm hoping that that is the same kind of feeling and element I get in this book. The next book is Homegoing by Ya Gyasi. I apologize if I said that name wrong. This book I know is extremely ambitious and extremely sweeping. It starts with two half-sisters in Ghana, one who marries a colonizer and lives a very rich life, another who works as a slave in her sister's house in the basement. And it follows their lives and then travels through time throughout numerous other generations, showing where their stories lead and where they go. I know it goes through a lot of really different interesting and important cultural periods in American history or in world history, and I've just heard that this book is insanely amazing. It kind of reminds me of Americana in the sense that it follows two immigrants and a lot of their story and where it takes them across the world. I've just heard from a lot of booktubers who I really like this is a really beautiful and well done and well achieved novel, so I'm really excited to read it this year. So next I have 5 books from my Secret Santa. My stepfamily does a Kris Kringle every single year, and this year we make like a little spreadsheet. We put like suggested gift ideas for everybody. I put more than just my Amazon book wish list on this spreadsheet, but the person who got me happens to be pursuing a PhD in literature, so naturally they're gonna get me books, and they got me some really, really amazing ones that I am so excited to read. First thing they got me though is this book weight, which you like put on your book and it lays flat and like lays the pages open for you, which I guess is good like if you're in the kitchen or if you're doing something while you're reading, which I actually have that issue a lot. That I'll be like eating while I'm reading, I can't hold the book open. So that's a nice cute little gift tidbit that I have. So all the books she got me are off my Amazon wish list, which are all books that I haven't read yet. And this book, I know you're all gonna be like, how the hell have you not read this book yet? I don't know. And that is The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. I know it's set in World War II. I know it follows a young girl who is a book thief who steals books that I think the Nazis are trying to burn and trying to get banned. And everyone loves this book. Not just loves, like everyone thinks this is one of the greatest books ever written. And I've wanted to read it since like middle school, and I have no idea why I haven't read it yet. It makes no sense. But now I own it and now I will read it. The next book she got me is Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl by Jessie Andrews. This book follows a young teenager who I know kind of just wants to go through life kind of under the radar. He's not really ambitious, not really looking for a lot of excitement in his life, kind of just wants to hang out with his best friend. But one day his mom makes him befriend a girl in her class who has cancer and is dying. And that is all I know about the story. It's all what tells me that is where the book takes place from there. The next book I have is The Road by Cormac MacArthur. I'm really excited to read this book. I know it's extremely famous, the Pulitzer Prize winner. It's about a father and son who are walking down a road. It's very desolate. I assume it's kind of a dystopian situation happening where the world has kind of gone to shit, and they're just walking down this road facing down an immense path of survival and danger. I know a lot of people think this is like one of the greatest books ever written. I really do like dystopian, assuming it's dystopian. I love dystopian post-apocalyptic novels when they're pulled off well. When they're bad, it sucks ass. When they're pulled off really well, I think it's an amazing, amazing reading experience. I'm hoping that this is what this book will give me. The next book I have is The Miniaturist by Jessie Burton. I know this is about a woman set in, what is the year? 1686, who marries a rich, well-to-do kind of man, and they don't really have a very tight relationship. They kind of just go through the same household, a little cold and a little distant from each other, and one day her husband builds her a miniature representation of the entire massive house that they live in. And I don't know if this replica leads her to the next part of this plot, but whatever happens, she begins unraveling a lot of secrets and truth about her husband, about the house that she lives in. I'm really, really in the mood for period dramas lately. I love the cover of this book. I love just the image I get of this wife in this massive house with this miniature model, and I'm really excited to read this book. The next book I have is The Girl with All the Gifts by M.R. Carey. I actually took this out of the library last year and never got around to reading before it was due, and I just returned it. And I picked it up because the plot synopsis on the back is so incredibly interesting, I just have to read it for you guys. It says, every morning Melanie waits in her cell to be collected for class. When they come for her, Sergeant Parks keeps his gun pointing at her while the two of his people strap her into the wheelchair. She thinks they don't like her. She jokes that she won't bite, but they don't laugh. Again, this is one of those books where I feel like you're supposed to go into it only with that vague understanding of what it's about, and I'm really excited. All of these books I'm really hoping to read in the year of 2017. I hate when I get books for Christmas and I put them off for so long. I really want to be working through these, at least hopefully, within the first half of the year, but if not the first half, then just read them all by the time the year is up. So those are all the books that I got for Christmas. Let me know down below if you've read these, thoughts you have on them, suggest which ones I should read first because I really have no idea. Let me know if you got anything really, really cool for Christmas that you're excited about because I'm always looking for book recommendations. Let me know any videos you'd like me to make in the future. Thank you guys all so much for watching and I'll talk to you soon with another video. Mwah.